Hey guys, my name is Dean. Welcome to Manflow Yoga. In this video, I'm going to talk about the common errors to avoid in Cobra pose and how to fix them. So first off, let's get started, jump straight into it. The first thing to avoid in Cobra pose is not using your core. So when you're not using your core, your back is unsupported, and that can lead to back pain, that can lead to injury. So to correct the error, you're gonna make sure that you're using your core. Simply exhale as fully as possible, squeeze your belly button toward your lower back, squeeze out all the air, and that feeling of tightness that you have in your abs, that's core engagement. So you wanna be maintaining that throughout the pose for the full duration of Cobra as you're doing that. You also want to make sure that you're pressing your toes into the ground. That's going to help with core engagement as well. Second error to avoid is not squeezing your legs together. So when you're not squeezing your legs together, that is going to prevent your core from fully activating. It's also going to prevent your thighs from activating, and that's going to again, kind of make sure that's going to leave your back unsupported. So to correct the issue, all you're going to do is squeeze your legs together. You want to squeeze the toes, ankles, knees, thighs, and hips toward one another. So you're trying to make your legs into a single leg, hence the name Cobra. This is going to help with your core engagement. That's going to help you build more strength and endurance while doing the pose. And it's also going to help you avoid any back pain, discomfort, or prevent what could lead into an injury in your spine. Number 3 thing to avoid in Cobra is not lifting your knees off the ground. So when you don't lift your knees off the ground, that's a sign that your thighs are not engaged, that you're not squeezing your thighs. And again, if your thighs aren't engaged, that means that the lower back is unsupported. That's going to cause pain. That's going to cause discomfort in Cobra. So we want to make sure that your knees are lifted off the ground, and all you do for that is just to squeeze the thighs. And that's also going to help you build more strength and build more endurance in Cobra. Number 4 error to avoid is improper foot placement or your feet lifting away from the ground. This is a very common error. People tend to forget about their feet. They may lift their feet away from the ground, or they may have their feet turned out or not squeezing together. So to correct this error, again, you want to make sure that you're pressing the tops of your feet into the ground. So that's pressing your toenails into the ground, making sure that all 10 toenails are facing the ground. The big toes are squeezing together, and again, you're pushing your feet into the ground. That's going to help with better core engagement. That's going to help with better thigh engagement, and again, reduce the strain on your back. And then lastly, 5th thing we're going to avoid in Cobra pose is using your upper body to push yourself up instead of lifting with your core. Now, this is a big problem because people look at other people doing Cobra. We see that they are lifting themselves away from the ground, or it may look like they're trying to get as high as they possibly can. And in order to copy them, we simply press into the ground and try to lift our body away from the ground as well. So instead, what you want to think of is lengthening your body as much as possible. So using your hands to actually pull your body forward and press the top of your head away from the body, as opposed to pressing down into the ground with your hands and pushing yourself up and away from the ground. Cobra is not a push-up. It is a lifting motion. So use your core strength, don't use your arms to lift. And then just 2 other quick things. First, you want to make sure that you are maintaining length in your spine. So if you feel like the spine is getting short, again, you want to think of lengthening your body as opposed to just lifting your body away from the ground. And then lastly, not breathing. So you want to make sure that you continue to breathe in Cobra, even though it could be difficult to breathe. You want to make sure that you're continuing to inhale, that you're continuing to exhale, that you're not holding your breath as you get higher and higher, but again, just continuing to breathe, even if it's difficult, continuing to breathe, continuing to inhale and exhale. If you're watching this video from YouTube, make sure to check out the full pose description of Cobra in the link in my description. That's going to give you a full technique walkthrough of Cobra. It's going to tell you what you should and shouldn't be feeling, and also give you some workouts that you can practice Cobra in addition to a bunch more information just to help you out with your yoga practice and help you get stronger in general. So go to that link, and if you're not already subscribed to my YouTube channel, subscribe, like the video if you found it useful, and I look forward to seeing you on the next video. Thanks for watching.